Cold in here.
Power on. Power on.
Let me start. I did it when I was game. To the what? 13 to 10. Seven. I hit. Calm.
Six, baby.
8. 5.
Mira, 20.
5. 8. There it is.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Big fella. He on Xbox.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The Dak going to start out going to the air. It's caught left side by Coates. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he? I think he is. Free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Cowboys need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey down to kick this one away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one complete to Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so Arkansas has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him clearly communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine all that size and beef, but they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. What a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Going to 53.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The extra point, and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
in heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. They will return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's caught out wide by Cooks. He'll get it to the 40. Break the tackle there to get some extra yardage. On second down, it's Pollard. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as he will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes third and the length of the football. That's complete to Cooks. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll find Rowe, that's complete. It's a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 3rd down, they're going to go to the action. And they'll have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now here's Pollard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That's caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
When you're playing quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick here was good, and that will extend their lead even further. So Charles, they get to their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them score on the board.
The The fireman.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence, with a sack.
3 scores down, not even halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Where'd you leave it to, Michael? Sam.
7 left, baby. 7 left.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Around the motion man right. And they're going to give it to him on a jet sweep. On this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Hurts. Is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's taken by his big tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Brown. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Prescott down. Left side to Lamb. And they got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. play action now. Prescott. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air again, Prescott. This is caught. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. I think they're going to lose it all the way down to the run.
I think he has to be.
No. I know.
He ain't gonna let me score.
No, I took my monitor back. I just need to clean it because it's like.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my teacher?
Yeah.
I was gonna play the box.
No.
Are you gonna put your room?
Yeah, I have my PS5 connected to it, and then we can play the same game because I'm game sharing off him. So I don't have to buy. We both don't have to buy PlayStation Plus. So he's playing from the TV on the PS4, and I'm playing from the
Okay.
220.